Congratulations if you made it to the stage. Okay, behind the scene, I made some other requests, like the post requests, the delete requests, exactly just the same way you made the get request. So we made some other requests beneath this. So now we want to test this request. So what am I trying to show you? Let's go to our browser and see if we can test the post request. Now this post request is /post. So let's just see what that is going to give us. Now, if we go to our browser to test for the post request, we do a localhost / post. And let's run this. We're not going to see anything. So it said cannot get post. But we're not making a get request. We're actually making a post request. Then why is it giving us this? Why is it saying cannot get post? Why? That is because the browser is not actually designed to be able to get this. Exactly, whatever you entered in your URL at default is a get request. So to alter that, so if I also do the same with the delete /delete route, I'm also going to get the same thing because I've already created the delete also. I've created posts, and I think I also created that for the edit as well. So that's for the puts, which is this. So it's not going to work. So how do we then test for all this? We're testing for our API. So how do we test for this? Congratulations, we have something better to do that. And that is called Postman. So all you just need to do is to go to the Postman, just Google Postman, and boom, you can start downloading and install Postman. Just very easy. You can download it. Whether you're using a Mac system or whatever system you're using, just download and follow the instruction of installation. Once it is installed, then you can open it up. I have a Postman here, right? So this is it. So the first time you'll be opening up a Postman, it's not going to look like this. Just find your way towards workspace, right? So when you click on workspace, it's going to take you towards this region you're opening for the first time. The reason why you're seeing all this, which you're not going to see exactly, is because I've been using Postman before now. So these are history of some of the requests that I've been making. For you using it for the first time, you're not going to see anything at the right-hand side here. And so what we are going to do is just to quickly work on this. So let's test for that edit / edit and see if it works. So if we run that, that's a put request. As you can see, it's running. So you want to change the request. This is a request, right? So this is put request. If you don't want to put request, you want to try in some other request, you can as well do the same thing. So for example, let's assume we want the get request to the home page. So we can just put a get request here. Okay, I think we've tested that before. Yeah, let's try that. So the get request to the home page. Don't forget the home page is just 4,000, and then boom, we're good to go. So you can see it's giving us a response. So whatever the response is, this is where we're going to see the response. So let me walk you through the region of this. This is where you enter the route parameter, the URL, then the route parameter, right? The request you want to make, you can select it from here, right? And this I'm going to explain to you some other time. I think in our next class, maybe in our next class, I'm going to explain some of this to you. Then for now, your result is going to be seen here. So you can always adjust this. This is movable. You can decide to make it bigger or smaller. You can just move it. So this is the region. So this is where you make your request. So when you hit this, you make a post request, you make a get request. So that's a get request. Let's assume we're making a delete request. So if you check out our route, from our route, we have a delete request. I think we've done that before. So you can test for every request that you want to test for. Very simple to do. So this is a post request. So what is the route? Is /post. For delete, I think we have a delete. This is the HTTP request. The route we created is /delete. Now you can call this anything. You can call this route anything. Depends on what you create as your own route. All right. So you hit this and boom, we're going to get that message, deleting posts. So that is it. This is how you test using Postman. Thank you.